Then we had AJ Martinez. You know how AJ do. He rapid fire at times. This was definitely post game. All right. So he says prevent defense prevents a win. Oh, prevent defense prevents a win. Najee should have had 200 yards last night. I get it. Football is confusing. But isn't football, Coach T?
He's not wrong. Najee was cooking in the first half. I think he had 80 yards going into halftime.
He did, yeah.
But Russ was on fire in the second half.
I would agree.
So, I mean, you just ride the hot hand.
Yeah, pick your poison, man. Pick your poison. But yeah, was another Najee going over 100, another Najee looking explosive, another Najee looking like he's going to get paid nicely. Yeah.
Keep running like that. I have no problems with it.
I would agree, man.
100 yards per game. Yeah, you're looking like an all-around running back. You're catching a couple passes out the backfield, too.
And explosives. You're giving us 15-plus yard runs. Like, that's a difference with you, too.
He's doing everything right now. Mm-hmm. How we used to complain about his misuse of juke moves and trying to be a finesse player. When does he
jump? When not to jump? He jumped so good, he got homie bench. That's
right, exactly. Now he's doing everything right. Mm-hmm. When he needs to be the physical back, he's doing it. When he needs to have a little juke move, show some of that finesse, he's doing it. And he's doing it at a good clip. It's actually effective.
I would agree.
I don't know what he did over the last few weeks here. I don't know what has changed in his regimen, what he did this offseason to make these juke moves more effective, but they are. And then, he did the whole leap again, and that one worked. Everything's going right for Najee right now.
He's got way better odds now when it's a run play. You can't.
Sure, yeah, that's part of it. I think the run blocking's been better too, and probably Russ being there is a part of that. All that.
Honestly, run blocking.
Almost like Mason at the end of last year.
Yes and no. This is what I mean. So, O-line wise, they are playing better. Not still, we got some work to do. We still got some work to do. Definitely still got some work to do. But the thing that I've noticed, man, is instead of teams being able to just say it's blanket, black and white, Najee's back here, I don't care about this guy's ability to throw the football, I'm going to play this run. These past 2 weeks, teams haven't been able to do that. When they have, Russ has been able to take advantage of them down the yard. When they haven't, that's when Najee's been able to kill them. And I think our tight ends and receivers are blocking a lot better right now also. So when we're looking at some of these like explosive or, 6-7 yard gains, look at the tight ends, look at the receivers, because those are the guys that are kind of getting that extra block, so to speak, that's giving Najee. And then Najee has definitely been doing his part, making that last defender or that free guy, so to speak, miss. And that's the part that I love. But a lot of this is due to Russ being out there, because you cannot just simplify it and say blitz when it's Najee, play pass when it's not Najee. Right now, the play action pass game. Think about how, like, watching these past 2 games, we all can feel the uptick in play action pass. Like, it's noticeable from start to finish. That's all a part of it, but that's one of Russ's strong suits. Whereas when we saw it with Justin Fields, we know some of the zone read stuff, some of the RPO stuff, some of the let me get on the perimeter where I can use my legs are more of his bread and butter. You see where the play action pass game really works to Russ's effect. Why does that look so good for Najee? Because now, even more so, it's making me slower on my reads. Because, all right, should I play this pass game right now? Because I know Russ can cook me. But at the same time, what if he actually does hand it off? So you're making those defenders be in a little bit of a bind. And now, that's the extra half a second that a Ryan McCullum might need, a Mason McCormick might need, a Dan Moore, a Broderick Jones. That's giving them that extra just a little bit. And that's the part that I'm liking. But I say shout out to Arthur Smith for that too, man. Because he's been masterful, man. But it's what he does, though.
And that's one of the things I've noticed. And I think at any point in this season, whenever we've had a play out there, just any individual play, I can't really tell you if we're going to run or pass. No. There's no predictability to it. Mm-hmm. So huge credit to him. Yeah. Whereas it was the opposite with Matt Canada.
So think of it like this. Russell Wilson, comparing him to Kenny Pickett. I think they're apples to apples in this situation because of this. One, not a lot of experience, kind of learning on the fly, right? In terms of Kenny. We talk Russ, he's already had success in Seattle, right? We've already seen him have a tenure where he proved that he could play quarterback. Went to Denver, wasn't the best, right? Comes here, is looking good again. When I think of Arthur Smith and Matt Canada had never been an OC in the NFL, but the thought process was get a young guy in here, build him up, and he's going to grow, right? while you're trying to learn to fly, though, this isn't working along with all the other things that aren't working. And it's bad on bad on bad on bad. Flip side, Arthur Smith, he's already had success as an OC in Tennessee. That's what got him the opportunity to be a head coach in Atlanta. So Atlanta don't work out. He's coming right back to what we know he's capable of. And now you got perfect storm of not only proven coordinator, but proven quarterback. And now we are all seeing what it looks like.
And he's got it tailored towards Russ, too. That's the other thing you got to give him a ton of credit for is
he knows
going
what he's
4-2 with Fields and having the offense look competent with Fields, all while reining him in a little bit so he's not making the bad mistakes. And then we get Russ in there completely switching the offense and tailoring exactly towards Russ.
But you can see why he got an opportunity to be a head coach because of what you just broke down. That's what he did in Tennessee when they saw Ryan Tannehill go from, bro, you sucking in Miami to now you're a $100 million Pro Bowl quarterback taking your team to an AFC championship game. Him, Derrick Henry, it's like, man, we saw Derrick Henry become his most productive self during that time frame. So Arthur Smith is proven. That's why I'm like,
that's why it was a good hire.
Heck yeah. But we had to spin. It was a different approach. Going to get Russ, a different approach. We've had to kind of shift how we do the Steeler way of promote within, go within the draft, take it the low, slow approach, and it's like, yo.
Well, we got lucky with Russ.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. But the intent.
The real decision.
Of Russ and Fields, the intent.
The real decision is going to come this offseason.
Fair.
In terms of compensation and length of years, all that stuff.
Yeah, I would agree. But
just keep it up.
But we got the perfect storm right now with coordinator and quarterback, man. Like those two dudes, man, when you got it together, this is what you get from it, man. All right,
we're looking like a squad right now.
Heck yeah, just gotta stay healthy, man. I like where we at though, man. I like it a lot. All right,